Hi, this is Jennifer Cooper and 3 Reasons to Love the Wealthy. Reason number 2, the wealthy are worthy of our love and compassion. All God's creatures are worthy of our love and compassion, and the wealthy are no different. I'd like to share a little bit about my own story here. When I was much younger, I was very angry, and I had little compassion for anything. I started working on the environment, and I developed really a lot of love and compassion for green things, including trees. And out of this love then sprung a little more compassion in my heart, especially for animals and those affected by climate change and the loss of habitats and biodiversity on the planet. My heart really started opening to this. I still had a bit of a challenge in finding compassion for human beings, though, because I had so much anger and judgment, I just couldn't get there. Although over time, I started developing compassion for people that were living in poor areas, especially India, Africa, Jamaica, places where I'd done a little bit of work myself and really started seeing people's situation, and I developed a lot of compassion there. But I knew there was a real block inside of me. While I was finding that I had ample compassion for the poor, I didn't have any compassion at all for the wealthy. They were very confusing to me, and if anything, some of this work kind of amplified the amount of anger that I had towards a type of injustice or unfairness that I was seeing in the world. And I knew that for me, because my spiritual life and my material life seemed to be so intertwined, that if I had this block in my heart, that holding myself apart from the wealthy and having this kind of anger was really an impediment to my own personal growth. And so by the grace of God, I had the opportunity to take a job, and this job was going to put me in direct contact with and in direct support of 85 wealthy families. Now, I took this job and I went on this journey, and it was fascinating to me because while I had, it seemed, before taking the job, a kind of cartoon image or a kind of caricature in my mind about what people with wealth were about, this job helped me to not objectify the wealthy so much. It's true, I only had 85 situations to study, but it gave me great insight into the variety of challenges that a wealthy family and a wealthy person can have, the complexity of their lives, the decisions that they make. I found in many cases that my clients were often defensive because they were often under attack for things that they had never done. They had a complexity of issues because their lives and their businesses and all of their decisions affected so many people that they were challenged in that way, in a way that I was not challenged in my own life. I also saw that wealth sometimes tended to amplify any personal or psychological or spiritual challenges that the individuals are going through, and that oftentimes they had a harder time getting a good reflection to manage out of those very challenging psychological and spiritual challenges. In short, I developed a lot of compassion for the wealthy. I'm not sure that this will inspire you to go on a journey of curiosity with the wealthy yourself. But if you can in any way try to transmute some of that anger and judgment into a type of curiosity, I think we're headed in the right direction to try to lessen the gap between wealthy and poor in this world. Thank you for listening, and may God continue to bless you.